Hi everybody, it's Julie. Happy Thanksgiving. It's kind of funny because I was getting ready to do today's video and I noticed that the next book cover that I wanted to use had a turkey on it. So, I think it's from one of the cat books. I think it's like The Cat Who Talked Turkey or something like that. And anyway, I have already cut it and I have it ready. So the main thing is I need to make sure that I stay within this for the little journal that I'm going to put together, that we can put the embellishments that I made yesterday and then maybe a few more and some page ideas. So I have this Tim Holtz paperpAd. I don't have very much of it left. I want to use it. I want to use the outside pieces. And so let's see what we can get done today. If you're joining me at the premiere, happy Thanksgiving. And yeah, thank you for being here. I don't know if I'm going to be here for that or not, but I will try. So I don't have, like I said, I don't have a lot. It is double-sided and I can use the pages for whatever. Then I do have these that I can use also. You know, I do like to use all the packaging when I can. And then I have two little bags that had come from Jessica. One of my things came in those. So that is what I'm planning to use, along with the digital that we cut out yesterday. I have some stickers from Hobby Lobby. I have napkins that I might use. And so the 5 days of Christmas collab kit, that's the one that we cut out yesterday that I have all these pieces for. Then I also have the Red Christmas and the Christmas in the Woods that go along with the 5 days of Christmas collab. And so I'll be using that. And then aside from that, I'll be using stuff from all over and around my desk. So I think the first thing I want to do is I want to get myself a template for pages. I don't have the pages that were in this book. So I'm like, okay, if I make my pages, I'm going to come over here and pinch that. Okay, and I'll cut it. Oh, I hope I'll cut it because it's the linen book. Well, I'll just... Yeah, looks pretty straight. Looks pretty straight. Okay, and with that fold on there, and I'll know that that is my template. Okay, so that's my page template. I don't want anything, you know, when I'm trying to keep things within this way and this way. Okay, so there. So we'll put that aside. So the first thing that I want to do is I have this doily and I want to use this. And I want to, this is probably going to be my inside page. I'm going to go ahead and just mark that. And I'm going to fold it over. So you see we're going to end up with a short page for the back. Okay? At this time. Okay? And I'm okay with that. But I do want this doily to fit on here and I want it to kind of go over. I had, let's see if I can figure out what I did with, okay, I had an idea. Okay, so I have this and I want to put that on there. Okay, so yeah. So I can fold this like that. Okay. I'll use my template. Okay. Because glue is going to go through that doily. So there. Okay. So I'll have a piece of the doily on that edge. But this side will have the flip. Okay. Next, I have this. And for this, I'm going to pull out, I just had it, okay, a piece of plastic to put underneath here, okay, because I want to glue this doily down. And I'm going to use my regular glue. Now, I'm going to go ahead and hold it here, and that means that that's the side that I don't want glue to go on, okay. I love how fine this glue comes out. And that I can use it for every part, basically, of making a journal. Even putting a cover together. Okay, so that will hold that there. Then I wanted to add some one of the words. Remember from one of the pages had a bunch of words, Christmas greetings on it. And remember, I cut all of the ephemera from the 5 pages. I've cut it all up, and it's all over my desk here. It's wonderful. So I'm going to go ahead and I put that down. And so you see, I made a pocket here also. Okay, so we got a little pocket, we got a little pocket. And before we move on to the next thing, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of my gold fingernail polish that I'm using these days here in the center of that poinsettia, and then on all the leaves. And that's just something that I do. If you're using fingernail polish, make sure you're in a well-ventilated area. I like that the fingernail polish gives you the sparkly look, but it also gives you the gold flaky look. Okay, so we have that and that. And then the other thing I wanted to do, because this was a stamp, I wanted to go ahead and cancel that if I can find my canceller. Okay, so it goes that way. And pull out my ink. And you guys, my desk is going to just get messier and messier this week because I've got to make 6 videos, one right after the other. So yeah, it's a possibility that we'll just keep getting messier and messier. Okay, so what do I have here now? I have a pocket here and a pocket here, which I am very excited about. So for this little pocket, I thought it would be fun to go ahead and put a ticket in it. But we're going to want to add something to the ticket. And I have my little Santas here. Okay, so they also came out of the 5 Days of Christmas kit. And I kept the Santas together because it's easier. Otherwise, they get lost. They get lost. Okay, and I'm not going to do anything except put him on here. Okay. He'll fit right in there. Okay, and let's see. You know, I do have one of the hollies. I might add that. We'll wait because I don't have very many of the hollies right now. So I don't want to get to a point that I really need the holly and I don't have it. Okay, so I like that. And so next, I think we're going to want to make something to go inside the top. Do we have any that face, that come up? Well, this is the December 25th. You know, I'm going to wait, okay? I'm going to wait because I have some poinsettias, but I don't think that gives us enough other color. Let's try this one. Oh, now wait a minute. I kind of like that, but I think we need something more. Okay, so well, what if we could stagger 2 cards in there. Could put Santa in there. Something is just not here. I'll need to figure it out. What the deal is. It happens sometimes. Okay, so, but that gives me my first page, okay? And it could be the actual first page in the journal. It just could be it just could be a page that we add into the journal, okay? And we used one of the pages from the Tim Holtz. So for the next one, I'm going to go ahead and, you know, we can get the cutter out for this. I got to change my blade on my cutter, so you're going to see me being a little picky. I might even pull out some of my stuff from the Emerald Patreon kit for November. Okay, so we've got that. We might be able to use that at some point. Okay, then we're going to turn it around and come over here and use this piece. Okay, then do this, and then come here, and I'm going to cut it so that I've got 8 of the little boxes. Whoop, let's not run into the... Okay, so that's going to give me 1. And if I do this, they'll be going in the right direction. Okay, let's make sure that we're lined up as best we can. Okay, so that's going to give me 3 tags. It's plain on the back, all of them. So that is cool. And we can go ahead and use pieces from the journal kit, the pieces that we cut out yesterday. Holy moly. Okay. I mean, this would be easy. 3 poinsettias. Yeah, I like that. I'm kind of thinking about sewing them. Kind of. It is shiny paper. Now I could have sanded the shiny paper, but I didn't. If I need to, I can sew them. So that's... Okay. I mean, I'm going to be using this whole, or trying to use this whole digital, so, or this whole paper pad. So, might as well also use up the... Okay, so now this one, I have a spot where the tape was that I'm going to want to cover. So I'm not going to put this one right in the center. No problem. We'll just put it towards the side. And then you see that 25 that is on the cut apart page, and I think that is awesome. Okay, so it's kind of like having a little master board, just using the checkered pieces. So I'm going to want to do add the glitter. And let's go ahead and do that. And I think when you've got 3 that are going to be like this, they can actually, everything about them can be similar. So whatever tag topper I decide to use, we can use the same idea on all 3 of them. And I think that's going to save us some time. We'll have 3 done. 3 tags done pretty quickly here. Now we could have made them and made pockets and, you know, different things, but one of the things that I find is I usually end up needing some tags that are larger like this, where they actually show up over the top. Okay, so remember, I like to put my glitter on the green. That's just me. Turning it over. See if I can grab a little more gold flakes. Okay. Okay. Now, I have some tickets, and I use these tickets on, or the Emeralds got some of these tickets in their December kit. And different, I mean, they were all different. It depended on, you got some vellum and you got some plain. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add the little ticket somewhere on each one. So, and if you could use this as your 13th day, I think we'll put one up high. Okay. So, similar, but different. Okay. Then, what are we going to add for their topper? We've got, this is the tea bag. We have tea bag. We have a couple of different fabrics. These are just out of scrap thing that I had. See if we like this. Could just do like that, or do we like the brighter red better? I like that one. I'm gonna put this one on here, and let's see. Okay, so do that one with the, so let's go ahead and We'll this piece of fabric is cut like on the bias or something. It's kind of funny. So okay. So we have 3 little cards. We have a page and 3 little tags so far today. Can't get it on there. Okay, so we use the cover. I love it. I love it. I think it's simple. They're simple, but I think they do their job. And we can decide about distressing. I haven't decided yet. Okay, so yeah, but that gives us 3 little goodies. We'll put those right over there. And so next I have these 2 tags. I'm going to start with this one, and I want to back it onto something. And so looking around, we've used all the, could use a guest check. You know, we do have that one guest check book that they are really lightweight. Yeah, this one, right? Yeah, so this one is good for backing things. Okay, and I think if we do this, if we go to name, okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put our, I was like, okay, where do I put it on there? And it gives us lines for the back. And doing the 2 pages together, we should have along with the glue, we should have a nicer place. Okay, I see customer name right there. Okay, we fit down here perfectly. Okay. And go ahead and trim it down. And that's what we'll have. There. I was like, oh my gosh, did I do it upside down? I didn't. Okay, good. Okay, let's go ahead and lay it out. Okay. Okay, we're going to want to go ahead and use the corner rounder. I want to use the corner rounder, so I'm going to use the corner rounder. We're going to make another fun tag. This one's going to have a job. Okay, so we've got our tag. Okay, got our tag. We've got the back, and let's see if I can find. Okay, so in the ephemera, there was an envelope, and I've put it together, and I want to use it here. Okay, so I'm going to put it here on the front, and on this side, I'm going to make it a double tuck. So you'll still have all this area to write, but you're also going to have a place to tuck in a couple of cards, or they could be like photographs, if you wanted to put photographs in here. So we went across and we went down, and that has attached our little envelope here, given this tag a job. Okay, so we're going to want to put something inside here, and I have this. That's too big. I don't want to waste it if it's too big. Okay. So let's come over here. We've got the fun collage piece. Okay. If we put that onto something, let me get up in here and see what we've got. What if we put it on this? Okay, so if we backed it or layered it up on that, and that could go in there. Well, yeah, it'll fit. Okay, so let's grab our template book page. And we're going to make a little card to go inside the envelope part of our cute little envelope. Okay, that says the end down there, so I'm going to keep that for something else. And I'm just going to put this on like this. Okay. And we'll cut this off here. And you'll see we'll have this little goodie that says the end that we can use for something else. And this can go right inside there and can close. Okay. So for right now, we'll leave it with that. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at this, is 61. Haha. I just had my birthday and I'm 61. I might have to keep this one for myself because of that right there. Because, yeah, look at it pointing to it. How funny. How funny. It's a happy new year. It's 61. Okay. Well, in that case, maybe we need a Bank of Happiness piece, right? Bank of Happiness. Yeah, that might be kind of fun. And then this little one that's got it's got words, it's got house, and that can go right in there. It'll fit perfect. Now, if I don't add anything to the back of this, that's going to save bulk. Okay. Now, I am going to come up here and I'm going to grab one of my little Tim Holtz paper clips, and I'm going to use that to hold that. Okay. I just think it needs it, and I don't want it to be something that comes all the way from the other side. I don't think so. So for right now, I'm going to do it that way. Okay. So that is my little tag with a job. Its job is that it is a double tack. It has its little place here, and it has its little places here. And of course, it can also add in other little cards and things if we wanted to. Okay. The other thing is we could go ahead and we could put a Santa on this just to kind of help it. Let's see. I'm using the brushed corduroy when I'm just trying to get stuff a little darker. I'm not distressing. I mean, I am, but I'm not. Okay, that gets it a little bit darker. Okay, I think we needed that. So I'm just making this. This is not for a challenge or for anything. I'm just making the things today. But that gives us another one. And of course, we need to do the glittering. So we're going to go ahead and glitter this. And then we can put it over in the pile. So don't forget, all of the Dear Julie digitals are on sale. There's over 150 digitals in the Etsy shop. Okay, over 150. If you haven't looked in a while, there are 2 new hummingbird digitals. There is a blue and purple background kit that has a variety, very eclectic variety of background things for it. And so that one is really cool. And it goes with the hummingbird, the fancy hummingbird. So there's one called Hummingbird Fancy. That's the one that's purple and blue and the bright colors like you think of when you think of a bright hummingbird. And then the other one is called Woodland Hummingbird, and it is the more natural woodland colors that you might think of when you are watching for hummingbirds outside. So those 2 are new and they are in there. And then we have quite a variety of Christmas and Valentine's Day. There's some Valentine's Day. There's Lover's Lane. If you are doing something and you want couples, the Lover's Lane is a whole thing of couples. And of course, don't forget the Antique Roses, which is a White Roses digital kit. And remember, all of my digitals are a little different than the others that you see out there because they are made with the actual I actually own all the postcards, all the music, all the things that I use in my kits. And so I don't go to a website and purchase them. I mean, I purchase ephemera, but I don't purchase the artwork. And so, yeah, so it's a little different. That's a little more rustic. I go ahead and I leave the blemishes. I mean, it's over 100 years old, these pieces that I'm using. And, you know, that is part of their charm, is that they are 100 years old. So, yeah, so check that out. Again, it's Dear Julie Julie, the Etsy shop. Okay, so he's got a tree. It's green, and he's got green up by it, and then the scarf. The scarf is one of my favorite things in the kits. It shows up in several of the kits. It's in the Shopping with Mom digital kit, which has ladies and children, and it looks like they're Christmas shopping, so that's how it got its name, Shopping with Mom. And then there is Santa and Mrs. Claus also has the scarf used in it. And then, of course, Christmas Joy. And Christmas Joy has the scarf, and it has it a lot of ephemera, different sized ephemera that using the scarf. And you've seen me, and that's Christmas Joy. Okay, just adding my gold accents. It's the little things sometimes, right? Okay, So, okay, are we dry? Yeah, we're dry that we can set it down. And we'll put it over here. And we'll put this one over here. And we'll put the fingernail polish back up. Okay. So, I think that is going to be, well, you know what? Let's do one more page. Okay, so, our page is, see, our page is that big. You know what? Let's go ahead, and I also want to use some of these. Okay, so this page, but I think it's going to be a little bit too wide. Now, of course, I could cut it, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring one, okay, how big? Where does it go to on this? It goes to the O in store. So we're going to bring it back a little further than that, okay? And we'll put this along there, okay? There's that. It is not straight. Maybe we will be cutting this one. There we go. Okay. And then on this side, we'll do the same thing. Okay. There we go. Okay, so what I'm thinking is on one of the sides, we can go ahead and have like a little flap. Like this little, like this right here can be our little flap. And I'm also thinking that it might be kind of fun for it to be, it needs backing of some sort. It's like if I put it on the tea bag, because we can cut it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Okay, and it'll fit on the tea bag. And I'm going to go tea bag on the inside and this on the outside to hold it on. Do I like that? Okay, I like it if I move over. Do I like it better? Okay, do I like it better like that? I do. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put glue on this. It's like, where is it? So this glue stick is a permanent glue stick. And I love how it works. Okay. We're going to go ahead and put this on here. I'm going to line it up with that edge there. Okay. Now, this is where I have my edge, and if it, for some reason, if it doesn't hold, I can go ahead and stitch. It might even be cool just to go ahead and stitch. But so far, I haven't done any stitching. So, so we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to line that up. Okay, so that gives me this little flap on this side. Okay, so this one has a flap. And then we'll turn this one over. And for this one, I think I want to do a, I was going to do a border tuck, but, well, we can do it this way. Do it this way. It'll be fine. Okay, with this, okay. Okay, we can use either side. So it's kind of like going to be a pocket, but the paper is part of the pocket. And we're going to end up covering up date. That's too bad. I don't know. I kind of don't like it so much like that. How about like this? In that case, I'm going to want to turn it this way. Okay, that could be a border tuck and a pocket. Okay, so let's figure out our pocket right about here. We'll fray it. Fray it, fray it, fray it. And I think because this side that we just did is going to actually be better as far as straight, I think we'll go with that. And then we're going to put our fabric tack. We'll put it on the fabric this time. Sometimes I put it on the paper. Sometimes I put it on the fabric. But this is going to have given us a couple of pages. Okay, so we're going to go there. We're going to go here. And you know what? We're going to make it a double pocket because it will hold much better. Okay? And we're going to pull this. We're going to start up there at the top. We're going to come down and pull this down to the bottom. And we're going to pull from the center to the out. Okay. And then, okay, so I like that. Then we're going to go ahead and put glue on here. And I'm going to put it on the whole little edge here so that it gets a good, okay, again, pulling from the center to the outside, trying to lay it down as much as we can. Okay, so that gives us a pocket, or two pockets, pocket, pocket, and the long piece there. Okay, over here we have a flip, and in between we have some journaling space. Okay, so let's check out what we got. This is ready that we can go ahead and put its goodie on there. So it could go in there. It could. And here's our other page. So let's open this up like that. And that page. Okay, so those page ideas. This one with the lace. This little card. And the 3 cards from the cover, all finished and ready to use, that we'll be able to use in the journals that I'm making. So that's what we have. So what is your favorite? I love the way these turned out. I love that we took trash and just added a few things to them. A digital, a sticker, staples, and the fabric. Okay. And we have 3 adorable tags. We use the doily here. We've got a place that we're going to be able to put something in this pocket. Okay, so something is going to be able to go in that pocket. We did go ahead and put Santa on the ticket. We added stamping here, and this has been added to the page. Okay, so giving us the little lace flip there. Okay, so there you go. I love it. We are using up a Tim Holtz paper pad that I had, and the Dear Julie Julie Red Christmas, Christmas in the Woods, and the 5 Days of Christmas digital. That's what I'm going to be using. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I am so thankful for all of you, and I am thankful that you came and watched today. I hope you have an amazing day. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.